All right, hello, boys and girls. How are we doing today? Z Money, I'm sorry, Zetafly here, Z Money 32010, back at it again. I'm just trying to get right into this game today. A lot of good college football on today, and I've been dabbling back into playing a lot more college football. If I could stream it, I would show you guys, but still trying to figure out the logistics of that because I think that would be pretty cool to have um, some streams that are college football based that are can be live at times. And I know I've been in leagues before that are college football leagues, so pretty fun stuff. So I don't know how that would work. I'd love to figure that out. But for now, it's just another game of good old Madden 19. Oh, I'm currently 6-6. I need a whole lot of good stuff to go my way to make the playoffs. A whole lot. And so for now, it's basically playing just to kind of get back to a good standard. Hopefully, I can finish off the year with 10 wins. That'd be ideal. That would mean beating this guy who I've struggled with in the past. He's a good opponent. He's a good opponent, and then I also have to play the Steelers. I probably have the hardest road to finish off the year, but we'll kind of see how it goes. I also got super stagnant in the run game as the year went on, which is tough.
Coach, winter is just around the corner as you get a look at New Era Field just south of Buffalo, New York. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Buffalo Bills. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this one up to the 26. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, here's Fournette. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. From the gun, Holt. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Good start.
Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Here comes the Cardinals punter now.
Play defense, no turnovers. Play defense, no
turnovers. The
turnovers.
opening drive of the game.
That's the entire purpose of this game here. That's it, to finish out the year. If you want to know what my seasons look like, I'm 6-0 when I throw 1 interception or less. I am 0-6 when I throw 2 or more.
Green 39! On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. To throw on second down. Roy. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Now let's go! 3-19! 3-19!
Operating from the gun. Roy. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And the quick slant gets exactly 10. And by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19! Gun, gun! Gun, gun!
On 1st and 10. Roy drops it off for Coleman. Finding some room at midfield. And shutting him off. Now open field. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season-open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see.
Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39! No, check! Patriot! Patriot!
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90! Blue 90! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! All right, now, Lucky 56! Lucky 56! All right, now, Lucky 56! Lucky 56!
From the gun, Roy. Escaping the pressure right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
I'll take the 3 for that.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. And the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Throwing on first down. Holt steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted.
I had to bait him because if I didn't, he would have ran the hole and I would have been screwed. So I had to slow him up.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Roy, flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dime. Operating from the gun. Roy. He hits right. Complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Man,
23 yards on the play.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you might be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you.
It's difficult to go man-to-man in that situation with a lot of field.
It's usually a great spot to get it
4
done.
receivers to one side of the field.
Cardinal territory.
That's a mismatch
now.
all day long.
1st and 10, right at the 40.
Watch him now, Barney. Barney. Over.
Now a handoff to Henry. That's going to go as a loss of 2.
Yeah, it's like a 90 ball carrier vision, and yet he still gets hung up on
the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
No way!
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down.
He was fighting ghosts on that one.
Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
A 1st down carry for Henry.
7 on 7. I'll take that. I'll take those odds.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And Henry's hit.
I was down.
And this is
I was down.
by the Cardinals. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
The Bills on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Following the fumble recovery. Roy. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Just got to take care of the ball. That's what it comes down to. Take care of the ball and play defense. Something I really got away from this year. In the second half of the year.
So
First half of the year, I was killing guys because I was taking care of the football.
Just 3
Second half of the year, I stopped doing that.
Zone here on 2nd and goal.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's
was
2nd and
former
goal.
college baseball, dude. My shoulder is junk.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
He's going to get it running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down.
Hurry up. Here we go. 319. 319. Hot.
From the gun, Roy. Buying time and hit behind the line. He lost the football.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. 2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. Back to Buffalo after this. Fournette, a 1st down carry. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Back to throw. Holt. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. There he goes inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Looking to throw.
Got him out of field goal range.
They'll wind up losing 11 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. To throw on 2nd down. Holt, and the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Holt. And he's got his man, Hilton. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
That's right into the
As
teeth
they
of our
stop
defense.
it with 19 seconds to
not much
go
you
in
can do
half
there if
number
he's going to
1.
break it, you know?
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Hold him to 3.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holt. And that is caught.
I knew it was going there too, dude. I sat on it.
Chris Conley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals are in for 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about, and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. The Bills getting set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
On 1st down, Roy. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit! Detroit!
The final shot before break. Roy. On the left side, a catch by White. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Try to get fancy.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Set! 3-19! 3-19!
They'll run it again with Henry. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Hitting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Now let's go!
They go play action here on 1st down. And that's incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, it feels like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets.
Here we go now! Green, 39! Green!
Throwing again. Roy. And that one goes incomplete.
How am I not getting the time to hit that ball off?
He got hit as he threw it.
Overstorm Brave, but I had plenty of time.
These defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
If I had plenty of time, I hit him there as a one-on-one on the outside, and I can actually break that.
This feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Caught right side, Davis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. So
needed that one
for a chain mover. They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10. Moore. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Well, where do you find that one in the playbook, Charles?
You don't. You absolutely don't. And sometimes what happens is guys want to make a big play, and they turn it into a really bad one. Sometimes you're best just to cut your losses and go down. I hope we don't see another play like that. I'll guarantee you the offensive coordinator, he's going to get his play sheet. He can't find it either.
Yeah, big loss there on the pass completion. Eluding the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Joey Bosa in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
Gosh darn it.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
All right, here we go. 3-19! 3-19! Detroit! Detroit!
From the gun, Roy throwing deep here for Coleman. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
I'll take it.
Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills are in for 6. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
And you have plenty of people who can catch the football. You don't always have to go to
right
your
by him.
primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
One play has him up.
He's going to run right into my defense.
Another 1st and 10. Off-play action. Holt.
That's intentional grounding. Back him up. Let's go.
Incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Operating from the gun. Holt. It got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Yeah, he's got their only touchdown. This offense struggling. They target him again.
Everyone is looking for the hot hand, and sometimes you just don't have it. Maybe it's just lukewarm. But you go to that guy and try and turn it hot. Try and get things going. Find a way to get everything kick-started. As you noted, he has their only touchdown, so he's had the most success in the game thus far.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Gun!
To throw again. Holt. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line.
Big play right there.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Huge down here.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun. Holt.
Mine, let's go.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Come on, baby.
Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
Off the play fake. Roy. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're able to get this
Great play call.
across
Come
the
on now.
35. 15 yards.
I went from 6 for 11 to 10 for 15.
1st down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Blue 90!
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Gun! Over!
Again, it's Henry. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's see how he lines up.
The Bills on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Set! Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect the pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Give a box he has to adjust to.
Have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Blue 90! Blue 90! Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Again to Henry. There they go back.
He didn't touch one. He didn't touch
Losing
it.
yardage
I had
back
2
at the
linemen on that play. They
48-yard
didn't touch a soul.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That was a very simple thing.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Come on, just pick a play. It's gonna go to the offense. Go to the 4th. Come on.
Back now in Buffalo.
I'm curious.
Here we go now. Blue 90! Blue 90!
Got him.
Now contact up front as
7,
penalty
baby.
markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know
Acts
it's an
like a 3rd and
anticipation
3.
game for them,
That's
but
like
it's
a
also
3-yard
a
gain
reaction
on the
game,
1st down.
and they reacted poorly on that one.
And the
And he
ball
still
moved
is
up
in the
here
place
now
to
to
catch this
2nd and
one.
7 following the penalty.
I like it.
Let's go! 319! 319!
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught. Stills right side.
We're gonna call a hold.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the
Matt
third.
Filey, he's a right
So a
guard,
decent
man.
game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it?
He has legitimately zero to do with the play. Zero.
The guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Hurry up, here we go! Green 39! Green 39!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
It's all about getting the 3rd and manageable here.
Right there.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd down and 12.
Set! Green 39! Green 39! Hot! Hot!
Operating from the gun. Roy.
Let's go.
And this is caught. Demarius Thomas. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
319! 319! Gun! 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 Gun!
From the gun, Roy. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Let's go.
Tevin Coleman, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Let's go.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off right around the 43. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Put this game away. You win the turnover battle, you will win the game. That's what it's come down to this entire year for me. Oh, one man away.
Get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
Block that man. You kick him, I'm out.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
Jeez, if he blocks that one guy.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Got him. First down.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he is met at
Sutton
the line
gets
of
absolutely
scrimmage, and he
dominated
goes
by
down
nose
right there.
tackles.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Hut. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Hut.
On 3rd down, that's Coleman fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first
Goes into that corner, right?
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Smoked it. Smoked it.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just
Sure, a touchdown, man. I was setting up for the field goal there, my brother.
Without a doubt, obviously,
I just needed the 3.
Been the final nail to finish this thing off.
I just needed the 3, man.
It
It was situational there.
While it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Cardinal offense
How about an interception here?
Their way back out onto the field. And last time,
if I get a pick,
one play and an interception, we'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, run play.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. To throw on second down. Holt. Caught left side by Hilton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 13.
If I get a pick here. If I get a pick here, I think I should get a sub.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Green 39. Green 39. Leopard. Leopard.
Operating from the gun. Holt. And this is caught.
I just missed it. I was just under.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an
A sub link in my description.
At the 1.
I think there is one there, no?
One receiver left is Hilton. Back to throw. Holt. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. T.Y. Hilton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And the Bills are going to recover. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3 and out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Now it's Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll toss it to Coleman. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
Detroit! Detroit! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Here we go now. 3.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
I had plenty of distance in the 52.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game.
Probably going to call a timeout. It sounded like. I think it's down to 1.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I didn't hook it enough.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw. Being chased out left.
That's mine!
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now.
Let's go.
Last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
He goes to 8 and 5. That hurts his playoff chances.
So they snap the losing
And I'm still
streak.
alive.
Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here, when they're taking a knee, is as
The
much
foot's on the throat for
exultation
me, but
as exhalation, right?
I'm
They
still
just
breathing.
breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.
Needed that one. Goodness gracious, I need that one. The run game continues to struggle, man. Continues to struggle against these guys. Man.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it.
I won the turnover battle.
Done, and they feel very good.
I took care of the ball, only 1 interception today, so I'm 7-0 when I throw 1 or less.
They move back over 500 at 7 and
Actually,
6.
I didn't even throw an interception today. I just had a fumble in the red zone, so 1 turnover. So still 1 turnover.
For Arizona, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they.
So I keep in that playoff contention, super light on that playoff contention though, because basically I have to win out, go 10 and 6, and then I also have to hope for, because now I play the Steelers, who are very good. I play the Rams, who are pretty good, and then the Titans, who are the least of my worries out of the last 3. Respectfully to them though, because he is actually still pretty good. But these next 2 are the tests, and they're so that puts me at a wonderful mark here. Sorry, my little there. Let me just move that a little bit for you guys. Puts me at a wonderful mark. So 9 and 3. He has the West sealed up. Well, not exactly. Chiefs is 9 and 3 and 1. So depending on what he does the rest of the year, really. Browns are 9 and 4. So they have the North as if it were to stand today. They lost the Patriots today or last night. Steelers are 9 and 3. So if they win, they go to 10 and 3. My best bet is for the Browns to lose. I think the Browns play the Steelers. So if I beat the Steelers, and then the Steelers beat the Browns, and I need the Browns to lose 2 more. That's what it comes down to. I need the Browns to lose 2 more. Chiefs have the easiest. They have they play like 3-9 teams, so it's not gonna happen with them. Ravens are also ahead of me. I honestly I can't worry about what everyone else is doing because it doesn't look good regardless. But if I went out and I went 10-6 to be a strong end the season on a strong note and go 10-6, I'd meet my season goal. I'd have a third consecutive season with 10 wins or more. I'd just be the odd man out of that 10 wins, you know, 7-6. If I beat the Jets there, I'm 8-5, and I'm sitting pretty. Really, what it comes down to. A couple games here and there. I had to win, of course, and in the AFC, if you lose one, you're pretty much out. Look at this picture over here on the NFC side. 10-2, 10-2. Then it's 8-4, 8-5, 7-5, 7-5. A lot of middle of the road teams. AFC strong. You have to win 10 games to make the playoffs, and even at 10 games, it's not guaranteed. So it's really tough to think about. So East, West, North. One wild card. That'd be the two wild card teams. That would be the third wild card team if it ended today, and I would be third as in they'd be the first one out. I'd be the second one out if it were to end today. So it's between the Ravens and the Bills for the odd man out spot. Steelers and Chiefs and Browns. Man, these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 2 through 6 really are all up in question. So I just gotta hope I see more losses pile up on them. If I see all 4s and maybe a 5 next week, I'll be in business. I don't think I will because Browns just lost their 4th game. If the Ravens lose, then I would be a 5. That'd be great. But I have to hope to see all 4s and a 5 for a chance. All 4s and a 5. But thank you guys for tuning in again. I appreciate you so much for just tuning in, sticking with me through a tough season, tough one. But I'm gonna go watch some college football now. Probably make some food, hang out with the pup. So I want to say thank you guys and have a wonderful day.